All right. I just wanted to do a little sound demo for this guitar. I'll give you a little back history on it. So this guitar I picked up secondhand from a guy on the Facebook marketplace. Um, he said that the entire guitar, the face, the sides, the neck, the headstock, the back, everything, even the tuners, everything was painted with spray paint from a buddy of his who um, supposedly painted it the Union Jack Def Leppard design. Um, that's how he did it. So the guy that I bought it from took some alcohol and some acetone, I think he said, and cotton swabs, and just got, I mean, pretty much got everything completely off of it. Um, the guitar is not perfect. It does have some paint still on it around the bushings for the tuners and stuff. I didn't take those off and clean under them. I didn't want this to be perfection. I didn't want this to look like a brand new guitar. I have those. And so I wanted this one to kind of keep the history of it, I guess you could say, alive. So the nicks, the bumps, the paint, the scrapes, whatever, the imperfections that it has, I wanted to leave. Um, so that way, it is what it is. To me, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people may like it pristine, that's okay, but I wanted to kind of leave some of the history behind on it, so that's what I did. So anyway, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. I've heard it called tokai, so Tokai. Um, it's this one in particular has the serial number, has everything on it. So I did all my research, and I found out that this one is a 1979 Tokai um, Les Paul. It's made in Japan. Under the neck pickup here, it was stamped LS 50, which I found out stood for Love Rock Single Cut. I guess 50s design. Under the saddle and the stop tail, it said made in Japan. I still have all the original parts to it. They were really, really bad shape, but I have all the original parts to it. So I picked this up for $120. Um, he was asking two, but it was in such bad shape. I offered 120, and he said that was fair. So anyway, I brought it home and immediately got to ordering parts. Um, Basically, I had to go and redo everything. So I'll start with what I redid. So the tuners went. I put new tuners on it. I like the tulip um, ivory looking keys on a Les Paul, so I kept those on there, but these are replaced. Um, I put a new Graph Tech Tunks XL nut on it. I love those. They sound great. So I put that on it. Redid the frets. Just cleaned them up a little bit. They didn't seem unlevel or popping out or anything, so that was good. I did straighten the neck just a little bit. The guy that had it didn't know anything about guitars really. He said he had it since the 80s, so that was kind of cool too. Um, I did put Seymour Duncan Jazz and a Seymour Duncan JB. Um, those are some of my favorite pickups. Seymour Duncan is anyway. Put some new pickup rings on it. I put a new treble and rhythm plastic indicator, new wiring, new toggle switch, new volume, tone pots, everything. I put a new saddle here that has the brass. I don't know if you can see that. It has the brass saddles on it, and then a new stop tail. Now I did have to put in some grommets or some oh, I can't remember what they're called, inserts for this bridge. So I did have to take a drill and drill a couple of little holes there so I could put the new grommets in there, because the other ones was just a little thin piece of metal with wood threads to thread in, and then machine threads for the saddle to sit on. I didn't really like that, so I put something a little more stable, a little bit better. So yes, I did have to drill into the guitar a little bit, but to me it's to make it better, in my opinion. The back and everything, like I said, it's got its blemishes and stuff, but for this thing to be 100% covered in paint, the guy did a pretty good job. So pretty stoked about that. Also, excited to find out that it was a 79. I thought that was cool. So anyway, enough talking, I guess. I'm going to just play some clean tones, some bluesy tones, some distorted tones, kind of go through the pickups a little bit. Nothing fancy, just whatever I can come up with it on top of my head. And I'm playing through my Marshall JVM 410 head with the 4x12 slanted recto cab Mesa. That's been a pretty good amp. I do have a delay, a chorus, some stuff on here, but I'll turn most of it off for the most part, and then I'll turn it on, let you hear some of the lead tones. So I know there's a lot of talking, a lot of people like to skip to the playing. I just wanted to give you a little history on what I discovered, so pretty cool. So here we go, no effects on, just some reverb. This is the clean channel. So. Okay, so we'll do a little clean lead or something. Okay, we'll go to the middle position. And we got the bridge position. And both tones are wide open, so I don't have there's no backing off. If I backed off on the tone, you totally gone. So, normally I have it rolled off to about 3. And we'll go back to the neck and we'll add a little delay and a little chorus. You can just kind of hear it got a real pretty shimmer to it. That's with chorus and delay. So, all right. I know a lot of people on YouTube and stuff like to hear it. A lot of the aggression or something, a little more distorted and stuff. So, we'll go straight to the bridge. We'll go straight to some distortion, and we'll see how that comes out and see how that sounds. So, here we go. That's a dry with just reverb. So we'll turn on some delay now, and I'll let you hear kind of what my lead tone sounds like for the most part, how I normally have it. So here we go. I forgot to do some kind of little blues setting or something, you know, but it sounds good no matter what you do. It's a really cool guitar, so, you know, I put it on a light overdrive and, you know, just kind of. So anyway, it's got a good blues tone as well. Um, if you can find one of these that's made in Japan, I don't know about the Korean or Chinese version, but I know the Japan, I can speak for it. It plays and sounds really well. I don't know how it's going to come through. I'm just recording off the camera and audio off the tablet, the Samsung tablet that I'm using. But really cool guitar. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I pulled the trigger on it. It's just really cool. And it's something that I'll keep for a while. You know, maybe my son or something will, you know, want to play. He's 8, but maybe he'll want to play guitar one day, and you can have this guy. You know, so I got a ton of other guitars that I take with me when we play. But really cool guitar. So anyway, I hope that video did some kind of justice. I hope the sound's not too loud. I have the Marshall at about 9 o'clock, so it's not up very high. Normally I play with the band around 11 or 12, so anyway, I hope it's not too distorted, but hope you get the idea. I just wanted to do a review of this. I know there's a few reviews online, but figured I'd make one of my own, so hope you enjoy it.